From 1868 up until around 1912, Japan was seeking to westernize and become a modern country. This time is called the Meiji period, and examples of its westernization can be found in architecture, food, clothing, and entertainment, a popular example being anime. Two of the first known anime are Namakura Gatana, a simple slapstick short about a boy who is scammed and buys a dull sword, and Katsudo Sheshin. It is only about 3 seconds long and depicts a boy writing moving picture on the wall and turning to the viewer. These are simple but landmark events in Japanese animation. Fast forward to 1945 when anime took a large step up, releasing an hour-long film titled Momotaro, Secret Sailors. The movie is, without sugarcoating, a propaganda film aimed to demonize Americans and promote military power during World War II. After the U.S. forced the Japanese to surrender, the country was demilitarized and began to shift focus onto technological and industrial advancements, and soon they began to focus more on entertainment, and by the 1980s, anime had become a mainstream in Japan, and, in conjunction with not being anti-American, became popular in America throughout the 60s to 90s. In the 60s, anime like Astro Boy and Speed Racer were released in America, becoming a staple part of Saturday morning cartoons. Later in the 90s, Cowboy Bebop, Sailor Moon, and Dragon Ball joined the rounds in children's cartoons and late-night programs, further staking its place in American pop culture and establishing a cultural influence in the U.S., which would later inspire American anime like Teen Titans and the Boondocks. Today, anime has become not only a mainstream form of entertainment in Japan, but incredibly commonplace in America as well. Its identity has become essentially Japanese-American media, and an outlying example of Americans' pop culture being influenced by other countries. In some cases, certain shows are more popular in the U.S. than in Japan. Unsurprisingly, though, considering Americans' undying patriotism and loyalty to brands and franchises. Anime is frequently referenced all over American media, especially in TV shows, movies, and games, and has cemented many tropes and icons into American media, such as the Akira slide, referenced in Batman, Hello Kitty, and cute or kawaii culture, and tons of Japanese-centric music and clothing. One of the biggest examples of Japo-American culture is Pokemon, the highest-grossing franchise on Earth and the biggest anime ever. Pokemon is so ingrained into society, its brand has touched almost every possible marketable product, including everything from playing cards to private jets, and can be found almost everywhere and in many households in America. Herman Cain, 2012 candidate for president, responded to allegations and admitted he had quoted Donna Summer's theme song from Pokemon the Movie 2000. Other notably popular and influential anime include One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, JJK, and many more. Japan's influence over American culture even touches video games often, creating classic games like Final Fantasy, Street Fighter, Tekken, and the Yakuza series. Examples of modern Japanese-inspired games include Ace Attorney, Amore, Persona, Genshin Impact, and Animal Crossing. Japan's extreme popularity in the U.S. has even established itself as a sort of idealized cultural haven to many, becoming a vacation spot for Americans to soak up the culture, making it comparable to a sort of YE2 Electric Boogaloo, and showcasing the culmination of Japan's soft power influence over Americans throughout the years.